young William has piano lessons with a lovely lady, Barbara, who has a farm. And she said one day that there was a tree that they'd tried to burn down in the middle of the paddock, and there's some left over, if I wanted some for wood turning. So I went over there and I picked up a little piece of the wood. I really wasn't sure what type of tree it was because it's all black and burnt. I find out later on that it's an ironbark tree. It's a very hard wood. I took it home and I turned it into a cylinder, a small cylinder. It had a few holes in it, so I ended up filling it up with resin. It was a bronze coloured resin, and I let it sit there for a couple of months, so I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So I got it out and started turning it. I was just going to do a simple lidded box, just a round lidded box, nothing fancy. And then got the better of me, I thought I'd better do something a little bit different. So I turned it into an egg-shaped box, and then I used as an inlay some Silky Oak. I was looking for, because it was a hard wood, I was looking for some yellow box or sugar gum, but I just couldn't find the piece that I wanted. And thinking about it now, I think there's a couple of blocks of yellow box that I probably could have used. I've got it off my parents' farm many years ago, so I could have used that. But I used some Silky Oak that I got from up in Queensland way, and I really shouldn't have used it. It was too soft. Once I glued it up and started to turn it, it was fairly soft and it started to chip a little bit. So it wasn't a very good choice as an inlay. The tools I used, or mainly, was the round carbine tipped tool, just on the outside, just to get rid of the excess resin, and also because it was fairly a hard wood. This particular round carbine tool that I used, I broke the handle some time ago. I got a catch in a chunk of wood and it just split the handle. So I ended up turned another handle out of what did I turn that out of? It was a bull oak she oak wood, and it's beautiful wood, nice and hard, and it's got a few flecks in it. So I've used that tool. Also used the 1/2-inch spindle gouge just to get the wood out from the middle of the box. Also used a skew and a parting tool. So I used quite a few different tools to turn it. I ended up using restoring wax from Gillies. I used that on the inside and outside, and then finished it off with carnauba polish. Is that how you say it? Carnauba polish. I think that's how you say it. Come up quite well actually. It looks like an egg. The top opens quite well, and it's actually quite a nice wood. It didn't look too good getting it out of the paddock there, and as you can see from the start of the video, they've got a nice crop in there. It's fairly wet, the crop. We've had quite a bit of rain, and the bottom of the crop, for you croppers out there, it started to yellow at the bottom. Hopefully we'll get a bit of sunshine over the next couple of weeks just to get that crop going. So that'll certainly keep Barbara happy if she gets a good crop. Anyway, that's about all I can report for this week. I'll see you next time. Cheerio.